Yeah, you're right. It would have finished it. Listen, you cannot stop me, even if you wanted to. I'm making another keychain. Or maybe even 2. I guess I could make 3. Remember the antique chandelier? We're gonna take it apart. Comparison to my hands. And my dad says I got big hands. The exact colors. Carl, can you take a look? If someone, we need to give a bath or look. It's the chandelier, the free one that we got, the antique one from the apartment next door. But it is filthy. I don't know what to do. So I'm thinking, could we have some loose crystals? Look at the crystals, how big they are. Comparison to my hands. And my dad says I got big hands. So I put a plastic mat in the bathtub, and now I think I at least want to put it in there, and it's freaking heavy, to wash it a little bit. It does fit, barely. So I'm gonna get some water and soap. Oh, and there's an electrician coming to see whether it's possible. I don't know what he's gonna do with the wiring, or I don't know. Maybe it's too heavy. Maybe it doesn't even work anymore. We don't know. So let's see what he says. But I wanted to clean it up a little bit, at least for him. Yeah, that is necessary. Can you see how dirty it is? Or is it too dark? So yes. Okay, so the electrician just left, and it was too much of a job, really. This here is actually cardboard, and he showed me, well, I knew the wiring, like the light brown is the wiring, so I knew that had to be replaced, obviously, for safety reasons and stuff. Also, he showed me, I don't know, oh yeah, he showed me here that it's sort of pulverized already, the wiring. And the other thing was, because everything is possible, but you just have to pay a lot of money, because he has to spend a lot of time on it. But he also don't know, because the cardboard in here means that the sizing, if you want to replace it with a modern fitting, if the sizing is right, because maybe then the holes are too big or too small or whatever. So he didn't know, so he had to take it to his workshop and find it out. And he was honest and said, look, I don't know, I don't think that'll be worth it. So yeah, I got an answer. And so it's not going into the bedroom. What I feel like I would do with it is take it apart, keep the crystals. I don't know, maybe I can do something with it. We'll do that together. I'm just gonna take it apart and see what we can do. I found some about a month ago and I didn't want to buy them, and I tucked them into the bag because, you know, no one buys them. And it's gone. So I have to look for another one, a new one. To me, it's the layout is most important, not really what it looks like. And I want to have a week. So I want to see a week. That gives me the most, I don't know, to me it's the most efficient. So I have to find one of those. Let's make a study out of it. But this is big, but then again, inside it's still small. Do you know what I mean? Oh, do you know what I mean? But this looks like the one that I saw before. Hola, un pequeño para mí. Gracias. Sí. Hasta luego. Do you ever had them before? I didn't. So I'm really curious. It smells nice. I don't know how to describe it yet. There's something sweet. Chestnuts on an open fire, right? Do you want to taste it, Carl? Yeah, you take it off, I think. You need to take the crust off. Do you like it? Me too. We just got in and I am craving a cookie, an oat cookie, and chocolate milk. And we've been making, I guess it's a healthier version of a chocolate milk. So I have milk, I need to foam that in the machine. I have the chai tea, which is really strong because well, you need the flavors, and Carl made that with fresh herbs, and then he cooked them, he simmered them, and then you have the tea, and I just warmed it up. And you need chocolate, obviously. So let's make some. Okay. Let's get some to Carl. It's the next day. I wanted to say that I bought a calendar last night. You were there. Well, let's open it. It's included with stickers and stuff, and they had a
I don't know whether this was discounted or not, but this one was 24 euros. So I thought in comparison to all the other calendars that they have, that was also a good price. I love new calendars. I used to love new notebooks. Oh yeah, plenty of space. This in here, so like little sticky notes and stuff that you can use, and I use them a lot. Thrifted vest. We should style an outfit. Yeah, stop with all the nakedness. I've put on the base and I am already putting on jewelry. Double hoops. I've got on rings. I'm not going to wear necklaces with this. So I am wearing tights. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm putting on this skirt, but I want the blouse to be tucked in neatly. So a brown skirt because I think this is going to look cute. Black boots. I wish I had brown, but I don't. The thrifted vest. Oh, this is thrifted as well. So the shirt and the vest are thrifted. I wish I was better with hair. I wish I was better in a lot of things. One of them being hair. I thrifted this nice scarf at the vintage garage sale. But it's in, yeah, it still isn't washed. So I'm not going to put it on. Do you want me? I'll show it. Look, that would have been perfect with the colors, but no. But to give you an idea, it would have been like this. Yeah, you're right. It would have finished it. Well, next time. I'm not that brave. If I would go outside, I would wear a blazer and a nice warm one, which is also thrifted, but I thrifted this one in Holland when I was there this summer. And look at this luscious color. Ooh. Girl. This is so cute. It's stinking cute. And then I would wear my brown bag with all the charms that I made. If it was cooler, let's do that because the hair is a mess anyway. So which one? I got choices. I would wear one of these 3 hats. Let me see. Yeah, I think to pull some of the black, because the black is just on the bottom now. To pull some of the black, I would wear this one. Let's check that out. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, then this is the final result. And when the scarf would have been washed, I would wear that as well. Now I feel like I should make another keychain. Listen, you cannot stop me, even if you wanted to. I'm making another keychain, or maybe even 2. I guess I could make 3. Welcome to another episode of keychain making. Lordy, lordy, I am collecting kids' toys again, really. Well, not all of them, but I always see these cute little things and I feel like, oh, that could be a cool keychain. So I've been collecting too much stuff. I'll just show you a few things that grab my attention. A case of beers. Obviously, it'll get my attention. a little basket, mini bottles of water, a milkshake, and you see it in pieces because that's how it's sold. And that's why I have my glue gun out. But it's a hamburger. And I want that on my back. One thing I have already been preparing, I had a blue shoelace, but I just had one. And I had this pearl-like necklace for your glasses, and I don't wear them. I buy them, but I don't wear them. So I made a base of a keychain. Are we ready? Are we ready to glue a hamburger? The gun is, it's hot. And I have been, weeks ago to be honest, I made a little hole in the piece of lettuce. The black dot is the hole, to put one of these little rings in. So it can actually hang. So that I did prepare that. So I need to make sure that this piece of lettuce is sort of on the side. Let's glue the rest of it on. And now I wish I had something to hang it on so you can braid it easily, but I'm gonna try it like this. I'm ashamed to say how much time passed. This was a ball buster, but it's finished, and I finished it nicely, I feel, like with gold details and such. I used these rings from the hardware store and on here as well, because at some point you need to end it. And it's, did I tell you the fun thing though? This is an opener, a bottle opener. So now I'm like MacGyver. I got this on, do you need your bottle to be opened? I got you. The green one is done. I promised you an outfit. Excuse if you hear the drilling, you probably will. I'll try to do something about the sound, but it's the renovation next door. I've got on sporty on top until now, and I've got on preppy on the bottom. So I want that juxtaposition to stay in balance. That's why I chose, from these two options, I chose this. You'll see later why when it all comes together, because one of the choices could be a sporty shoe, but I'm choosing the preppy shoe. So then it's a lot of preppiness on the bottom. Again, choices. I've got this red beanie, and I've got this ribbed dark blue cap. I know which bag I'm going to use, so that's why I'm tossing this one, and also because I have on a red t-shirt. If I would have on a white t-shirt, then maybe I would have taken this one. For now, we're using the cap. Cap, check. We've got blue sunglasses, which make any outfit cool, don't you think? Now you see where I'm getting at with the red bag, because if I would wear this and this, it'll be too much for me, for the look that I'm aiming for. So I've got this bag. We've got the keychain holder. I've got a big carabiner hook, and we're using it on this bag. This is cute, man. right. I'm gonna get some yogurt. Remember the antique chandelier? We're gonna take it apart. Do you like my outfit? If you can see it. My beloved chandelier. It's not gonna work. It's too old. And it's not that it's not doable, but it would just be too much money for what I had in mind. And now I'm just thinking, well, first of all, I'm gonna take off all the crystals because that's obviously something that we are going to keep. So as we speak, I'm going to do that. We asked an electrician and not planning on doing these things myself. I can rewire some simple lamps, but nothing like this. And I was also wondering, besides the crystals, could I do something with the parts? So I want to take it apart and see whether that is the case. So I'm gonna keep continuing to take this off and I'll get back to you. We're getting there. Look, I have been taking all these things off and already I try not to think because it's kind of hard work, but not to already come up with ideas, but I cannot help myself. So it was kind of stuck, but I can cut everything through. So I'm here. I'm almost done. Now these things, I don't know. What about this? Is this? Yep, also. I am definitely using these parts for something. Let me see, the other way around. Oops. Yeah. Ooh. Yes. Oh. Now here is where all the wires come. Yeah, but that's okay. Oh, maybe that's quite easy. Yeah, I'll show you the back. So these are all the wires, they went in through here, through all the arms, so I took those out. And I can cut these. So I have this thing. Now I think I should be able to get this one out. This outfit is perfectly chosen for this job. Okay. Now I think this, why, that's it. I'm gonna keep it like this. Could this be some kind of centerpiece? Is this? Hell yes. Like for normal candles? Like maybe get a centerpiece of this? button. I don't know. I'm not gonna do that in this vlog though, disclaimer. I'm gonna show you what all the bits and pieces are. Okay, so this is part of the crystals because the rest is over here, so they need a good cleaning and making new wire because this is not sort of usable anymore, the wire that's in there right now. So that needs to be done if you want to do something with it. And then these are all the parts, like this gorgeous thing. I don't know what I can use it for, but it's just gorgeous. All these more little pieces and pieces for somewhere in between. And now I'm thinking that these ones could easily be a candlestick holder some way or another. The big chain, which also weighs a lot, and then two of these, but this one is a little bit bigger. This is a little bit nicer looking, it's a little bit more intricate and smaller, but this one is not complete. So I'm wondering if I still have this somewhere on the floor, but I'm not sure about that. But for instance, with this, remember that I have this one. Do you see? That's the same. You could totally do that. I'm gonna get myself cleaned and this. Oh, two important things. Is this glasswork? But the second one, fortunately, when I took everything off, this is damaged. Do you see it? I am keeping it. Just to make sure, but it is damaged. That's a shame. Now I need to figure out where I'm gonna keep this in a container or a bag or something. Let me show you the keychains that I made. All of them. Oh, this is kind of an oldie, but I still wanted to show you.